Alright. Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Let's get our multi-stream chat going here. We've had a lot of folks coming in from YouTube lately. It's great. Glad to see both communities growing. It really makes me happy. Alright. Got that chat going, we got that chat going. This is way far over to the side for some reason. There we go. Cool. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Mog, the Metal Opera Guy. We are playing Rogue Legacy 2. When last we left off, we hadn't made much progress, to be honest. I made it through one of the bosses so far. We got through a fair bit of a couple of the extra areas, but beyond that, mostly we're just upgrading our way to victory right now, it seems. Hank here says good morning as well. He has gotten some new puppy food, which he seems to love. And now has answered the question, why won't Hank eat immediately when he gets up? He's usually chill, just not eating until like 5. I think he thinks they're a bunch of treats. I'm not sure. We're looking forward to all this continuation of the excellence you've been observing this morning. Oh, good. What other excellence have you been observing this morning, if I may be so bold? Dying our way to victory. Speaking of, let's get some caffeine cracked open here. Oh, good boy, Hank. Time to remember all the buttons that do different things from the other game. God, Dragonlancer's cool. What does this one have? We've got prismatic spectrum and no traits. Interesting. Triggers R dash in this one. Good. You want to talk to me? Mortal, I shall enjoy my time here on the docks. It is a hub of commerce with new people to study and new creatures to appropriate. Okay. Okay. Hey, stranger. Thanks again for letting me ride the boat with you. Enjoy the company. I'm pretty sure you enjoy free pizza. I do. One would have to be foolish to not enjoy free pizza. Or it'd have to be really shitty pizza. Olympic pistol women's and men's finals, now women's team archery. Oh, so actual excellence has been seen this morning. I had taken that as something really wacky had happened at the Olympics. I'm real excited to see the Olympic climbing this year. They changed up the format a little bit to something that makes a lot more sense for rock climbers, so... Oh, now, that was kind of rude. Apparently hitting them with my face counts, but does take damage. That's fair. I'll take that trade-off. Now this wall absolutely looks like one that's just begging for a secret spot. I forgot about my height. Yeah, there we go. I guess I could even, didn't even think about that yet. Oh, we could add, oh, that's actually kind of rad. I don't know about that. So it's got all these like presets in it. One of them's this, that does not come up on camera well at all. It's like a grid of 8x6 RGB lights, and it's slowly filling from left to right, top to bottom. So it's like growing its... Oh, and now it's turning green. Interesting. What have I done? Yeah, no. Let's go back to being a solid color, please. How many buttons do you have? Oh. That's a thing. Flashing light warning, I guess. That's great. Good. Love that. You know what? The orange is kind of nice. Ooh, blue. How far did we get before I got horribly distracted? None. we got none before I got horribly distracted. Oh, Mog Shinies. Yep. I'm not even seeing that they had that. Oh yeah, climbing started with the Brazil Olympics, but at the time they were set in such a way that all of the competitors were doing 3 different, well, what's the best way to describe this? There are kind of 3 main, what's the word I'm looking for when you have a topic of study in climbing when it comes to competing. You've got bouldering, you've got speed climbing, and you've got lead climbing. Now, lead climbing is probably what has been seen the most. Well, bouldering probably is what's been seen the most. Let me just describe it here instead of, oh my god, I'm just so distracted. So lead climbing is climbing where you have a rope and a belayer, someone who is taking in the slack of the rope. However, you are taking the rope up with you while you do the climb. It is not pre-hung along the route. So the climber has to, at several intervals along the climb, they reach these things called quick draws that are effectively 2 carabiners connected by a textile of some sort. In our gym, those are frequently connected by chains, frankly, just because of expense. Regardless, they reach that quick draw. In one way, shape, or form, they have to get their rope, pull their rope from their harness through the carabiner that is hanging from the wall. So one will be attached to the wall and one will be hanging. Less for scoring and more for safety. Now, in Olympic climbing, they have to clip every clip. In our gym, they have to clip every clip. In competitions, you'll be disqualified for skipping clips. In gyms, you'll be warned, fined, and then ultimately banned if you continue skipping clips. It's just dangerous. Regardless, as you climb and continue to clip in more and more of these clips, more rope is added to the system naturally as part of going higher. Now, this can cause some of the most dramatic falls that you see in sport climbing, because when you get close to the top of a route and you are pulling rope out as the climber, you're pulling rope to reach the next quick draw, so you've got like an extra 3 or 4 feet of rope in the system. At that point, when your belayer has given you rope up top, they've given you extra slack so that you can make your reach to make a clip. You pulled the rope out of the system. If you blow it while you're trying to clip in, you now have all that extra rope added into your system, in addition to the rope that's already come up with you as you're climbing, which leads to some pretty big falls. They're almost always well controlled by the belayer and the climber both. Especially when you get to Olympic level, everyone has so much practice with it. But it's not uncommon to see 20, 25 foot falls on lead. That's just part of the game. Now, and lead climbing in one way, shape, or form is pretty much, if you've seen outdoor climbing on rope, you've probably seen lead climbing. Bouldering, one of the other three, is climbing without a rope, but almost always to a much lower high point. In our facility, that high point, if I recall, is something like 20 feet up. Bouldering should always be done with a partner that can move around a crash pad for you, should you take a fall, because every fall, bouldering is a ground fall. You have nothing to stop you from hitting the deck. So a partner is able to move a crash pad around for you. Otherwise, you move the crash pad to which is like a thick foam mat, to whatever the highest point of potential failure is, so that when you fall, you don't get horribly hurt. I need more gold. So we're gonna see both of those. We're gonna see lead climbing and bouldering in the Olympics. We are also going to see speed climbing. Now, speed climbing is not something that every gym offers. Ours does not. Sometimes our other locations will set up a speed climb as a temporary event kind of thing. But speed climbs are, there's a prescribed set of holds, height, and wall angle that must be followed for a regulation speed climbing wall. I'm not remembering the exact specifics off the top of my head. Nobody's huge surprise. They can be looked up online very easily. It's something like a 50-meter route, and the record holders on these climbs, on these speed climbs, are doing them in like 5 seconds, which is just gobstoppingly fast, in my estimation of things anyway. So we're gonna see all three of those this Olympics, where the Brazil Olympics had all three. They forced every competitor to do all three. So you had people like Adamandra, who is easily the strongest boulderer in the world, who, you know, crushes V16, V17, the hardest routes in the world, having to also do speed climbing to represent his skills as a climber. On the one hand, I saw some like, okay, that's kind of neat. We're trying to make it so everybody's doing the things, so we can see everybody's skills. I can't get through that, and I will die if I try. But on the other hand, like, these are truly specialized. Wow, really? I can dash in the direction I'm moving? Oh, so that I can get through the floor there. I see. But it'll be really cool to see these climbers really excel in the areas that they are specialized in, you know? Is when you start up one wall and then dyno over the other, having seen something shiny on a different style climb. Yeah, you right. Forcing people to do all three is weird. Yeah, cycling, they have a common pool to choose from in road and time trial, but they don't have to do both. Yeah, so we were all super happy that it got included. That was really neat, but it could have been a lot better. So this Olympics, much more willing to participate because they aren't being forced to do styles that are not their own speciality. Adamandra still did all three. He did pretty damn good too. You don't get to be that strong and not be at least decent at other stuff. Anyway, this seems like a good idea. Into the void. Dash has been upgraded into void dashes. Ooh, that's cool. Up! Hey, would you look at that? Ooh. Oh, we've seen this in, was it Hollow Knight that had this kind of dash as well? Hold the extend your dash, that's cool. Oh! Is it cheese if I'm having fun with it? The Lancer is just making silliness out of this. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh. Oh. Ow. 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 Well, I can see where this is gonna go tits up already. Ooh! A golden eyeball. Oh! I don't like that. Oh! This is less than ideal. Hey, we might get a advanced technique a little early here if I can cheese my way through this the rest of the way. Health is looking a little sad. Could I? Hey. Oh, hey, that's the thing. I did not expect to get through it. I fully expected we would die bad. Oh, what? Oh, hello there. Sorry, you caught me napping. Oh, come from my power of the void, have you? Let me tell you, it won't be easy. You already got it? Ta-da! I love that. Well, would you look at us? Babbling about Olympic climbing right into victory. What's not to love? Aside from the fact that I survived something I probably should have died in. Ooh, big money. Mog like? Aw, no more big money. Mog's sad. Oh, hi friends. Well, we are at the boss. Can't believe I left my notes behind. Can't complete my research without them. Can't get past those void doors without Palace's heirloom. I doubt the guards will find notes for me, so perhaps I could try currying Palace's favor on my own. She's somewhere in the study, and her power of the void would be very beneficial. We got 105 health, we're level 45, we're in an area that's 4 levels higher than we're supposed to be in. Wanna try the boss? See what it is? Do I survive more than one hit? Way to go, Korea. Video is laggy on both Twitch and YouTube. Let me see what I can do about that. Thank you for letting me know. Do I have have anything else going on in here. Let's see. Is that any better, my friends? I did leave my machine on overnight, which sometimes seems to cause this issue. I also had my YouTube stream going still. That was silly. If it's still real bad, what I'll do is save, restart the machine, frankly, just to reset everything, and we'll pick up from there. I'll just ask real quick over in the Twitch chat as well. Okay, let's just make sure too, oh, I do have frame drops going on. Am I running low on hard disk space? That's the other thing that could cause this issue, or has at least in the past. Would not surprise me, as I did not do much cleanup. Yeah, we're getting a little low. We're getting a little low. Anything that I can restart? Okay. Oh, it's real bad. Okay. Okay, let's restart at 10:15. That'll give me enough time to take care of the dog, get some hydration, stuff like that. All the little ticky-tacky stuff that we would normally do if we had like a do a dab. And that way we're interrupting as little as possible. I shall also announce that over on the YouTube stream once I get to it. Here we go, here we go, here we go. All right. All right, friends. Thank you for your patience. Love you very much. And we'll see you then.